and warmest of welcomes. Thank you so much for joining us for We All Shine Productions Halloween show. It's all fun and games until... We're so glad to have you with us this evening. This is the first of our month of macabre productions. We All Shine Productions was originally created to keep theater alive during the pandemic, and it has grown to an international level, allowing actors and artists from all over to connect and create together. If you're new to We All Shine Productions shows, you can expect to see several one-act plays and guest artist presentations throughout the evening. We know you will enjoy the Irish word of the day with Diva and the Rough Hughes, and an Edgar Allan Poe story narrated by Andrew Sanjay Pawarroo and illustrated by visual artist Stephanie Snider. Please be advised that this show contains mature language and themes that may not be suitable for children. Trigger warnings include mention of murder, death, suicide, bondage, and drunk driving accidents. We feel it's important to offer our online productions for free to make them accessible to as many people as possible, but unfortunately, putting on a production isn't free. So we will be accepting donations to help cover some of the operating costs. However, as in the past, we will continue to donate 50% of the money raised to charity. We are committed to be allies with our First Nations communities. As a start, we begin each performance with a land acknowledgement, as you saw us do today. In order to do more than simply stating land acknowledgements, 50% of the money raised from It's All Fun and Games until will go to True North Aid, who provides support to First Nations communities in Canada under 8 foundational stones: self-determination, reconciliation, water, food, health, housing, hope, and education. You will see a short video in just a few minutes outlining some of what they do. You can find a link to the GoFundMe campaign in the YouTube description below or on the current productions page of our website at www.weallshineproductions.com. It will remain open for donations until December 10th, 2022. Now, without further ado, please enjoy the show.
True North Aid is dedicated to providing practical humanitarian support to Northern Indigenous communities in Canada. Hi, I'm Ken, National Director of True North Aid. For the past 8 years, we've been able to help furnish homes in Attawapiskat during a housing crisis, provide practical support like food, blankets, clothing, heaters to communities in Labrador and many other communities in Canada, and also help support young single moms through our Baby Pack program. Currently, our Hockey Cares project is inspiring youth to dream again and hope for a better future. Recently, we purchased a large steel container, which we plan to fill and send to Northern Saskatchewan to help many communities there, but also to serve as storage for a food bank we're helping to establish. All this is possible through partnership with people like you, helping our First Peoples first. For more information or to donate, and every little bit helps, contact us today.
Hi, can everybody hear me? Great. My name's Laura, and these are my coworkers, Sandy and Pat. And we would like to welcome you to the Wexler Harris Medieval Inquisition Pain and Torture Museum for Contemporary Culture. Not to be confused with the Wilson Miller Cultural Arts Pain and Management Center. They're on the other side of the campus here at the Learning Annex. If you are here for their headache study, please be advised that they use pharmaceuticals and we use hammers. That's a little joke. By the way, I'd just like to say that Sandy and Pat are the newest additions to the Wexler Harris family. Thank you, thank you. In fact, today is their first day here with us, just like most of you. So I hope you'll be patient with them, as they will be learning the ropes right alongside you fine people. The only difference is they'll be learning to tie those ropes. Okay, so if we are all where we're supposed to be, then I'd like to begin by asking a few questions before we enter. We ask that you please pay attention to the following safety portion of the tour. It's really for your enjoyment and our legal peace of mind. Sound good? Excellent. All right, first, is there anybody here who does not speak English? For our foreign language patrons, please turn to channel 2 on your headsets. That's dos. For some of you, de, zwei, or even twee. For our Dutch couple, you know who you are. Anyway, if your headset is not working properly, please do not hesitate to inform a museum worker if your headset is not working properly. All right. Oh, any returning guests today? Okay, if the answer is yes, please refrain from spoiling the experience for other patrons, okay? Please don't shout things like, "Here comes the wreck," or "I had nightmares for weeks," or "Don't put your hand in that." Let new patrons be surprised the same way you were when you put your hand in that. Why deny them the same experience? Oh, any organ donors in the crowd today? No? All right, well then I am legally obligated to inform you of our SORE program. That stands for Surprise Organ Removal and Extraction Program. Emphasis on surprise! All of our exhibits are more than capable of excising any number of body parts just like that. While we are aware that most folks like to keep what they came in with, the Wexler-Harris is a hands-on with occasional hands-off interactive experience. Although most exhibits allow for touching, please bear in mind that some displays may prick, pierce, puncture, cut, stab, nick, perforate, jab, slice, lance, tear, and otherwise make a mess on the floor. So people, let's keep those standard issue digits with us at all times where they belong. I know that some of our gentlemen patrons just can't resist sticking themselves into anything resembling a hole, so keep in mind exhibit mittens can be purchased at the main entrance and are a wonderful way to keep all of your appendages attached during your stay here. So keep on your toes, people, for as long as you have your toes. Okay, next item. Oh, where are my sexual fetishes at? I know you're here. There's always someone wearing rubber underwear or carrying an extra pair of handcuffs. Oh, am I right, sir? I thought so. All right, so for those of you who are more traditional in your bedtime exercise regimen, I am going to bring up the use of safe words. We here at the Wexler-Harris, or Whammy, as she's known by her staff, have instituted a safety protocol in case your time here becomes, too intense for the more delicate among you. A safe word may be used by a patron at any time to alert the staff that you may be experiencing difficulty breathing while neck cuffed, staying conscious, or staunching the flow of blood from a loved one. Please see the information desk to obtain one of our AMA-approved safe word laminated list cards. Should you wish to terminate your stay here, but in a non-permanent way, please merely just call out your safe word in a calm, clear voice, and a staff member will be happy to put down that staff and escort you to the nearest exit. Some of you folks have inquired about the appropriateness of allowing children in our museum. Thank you for asking. The curators of Wexler-Harris have nothing but respect for our patrons that feel the need not only to plan family excursions, but who are interested in fostering in their children a sense of curiosity in the past, as well as a healthy respect for the concept of corporal punishment, an aspect of parenting that has sadly gone the way of the dodo in today's homes. While sparing the rod may be more fashionable today, we like to feel that we provide some good old-fashioned 50s style family values. The 1350s, to be exact. Okay, next. Has everybody signed their injury waiver forms? Okay, entrance to the museum is not permitted until we are satisfied from a legal standpoint of your willingness to subject yourself to whatever wonders this institution offers in a non-litigious frame of mind. Oh, I see lots of couples are here today, but don't you worry, singles. We've got you covered. The Wexler-Harris has recently instituted a buddy system. Since many of our displays may require a helping hand to get into and out of, we wanted to make sure that you can enjoy all the pain and anguish that you've come to expect from us in a fun, social atmosphere. So, if you're interested in having a torture buddy, but you're not currently married, please see one of us and we will be happy to set you up with a like-minded individual. We like to refer to these groupings as our balls and chains. Isn't that the best? Okay, if however you feel you are best served by staying single and self-sufficient, that's fine. We can provide you with a temporary buddy from our staff who will serve as a surrogate companion for life. Oh, I don't mean forever. I just mean to keep you alive during your time here. Okay. Oh, speaking of being kept alive, we'd like to make you aware of our fire safety protocol. Should a fire break out in any exhibit that is not deliberately set by our staff members, please make your way to the nearest exit and leave the building. Allow extra time to loosen any restraints you may be wearing as part of your experience here. And remember, knots are not your friend and may slow you down. Also note that the hot coals of Calcutta and the Byzantium steakhouse are supposed to be that way. Everyone clear? Good. All right, as you may have figured out by now, so much information may make you dizzier than all of the blunt head trauma you'll experience in our stoning chamber, am I right? That's why all of our rules are posted at the entrance to each and every room of the museum. No one hates filling out police reports more than we do. Okay, odds and ends, I'll do them quick. First of all, no outside food or drink, no flash photography, no pets. The smell of burning hair upsets them. Oh, no, yours, not theirs. Okay, no children under the age of 3 allowed on or near any exhibit without a staff member there to record the experience. No dropping off anyone in the family over the age of 85 for the afternoon. No alcohol, absolutely no drugs. We don't want you to miss a moment's anguish through self-medication. No tobacco, no firearms. Fiery arms, on the other hand, are a distinct possibility. Restrooms are located at both the front and back entrances. Your best bet are the restrooms at the center of the Minotaur's maze. Finding them is part of the fun. Well, it's time to let you folks experience the excitation, the sensation, and possible inflammation of the Wexler-Harris Medieval Inquisition Pain and Torture Museum for Contemporary Culture. Thank you for allowing Sandy, Pat, and myself to prepare you for the most unique experience of your lives. And don't worry, even if you've forgotten everything else that I've said here today, remember, we only really have one rule. The rule of thumbs. If you want to keep your thumbs, obey the rules. Everyone good? Great. Let's go.
Hello, and welcome to the Irish Word of the Day, Halloween edition. It's fitting I was asked to do something, as Halloween originated in Ireland. It was known as Samhain. Samhain translates to end of summer, so it was a big harvest festival. Also, the jack-o'-lantern comes from Ireland, although it originated with a turnip. I'll get into that story next. I've just come from Dunn's. There was a ladies' undergarment sale there. And I'd like to say that the Irish don't actually need Halloween on their side because they are terrifying. It was a bloodbath. Now, the legend of the jack-o'-lantern is called the legend of Stingy Jack. I don't really want to read it to you as it's quite old and it's very boring. It does tend to go on a bit, yeah. So I will just sort of give you the gist of it, will I? I've turned on English translation for all the Irish impaired. No, not impaired Irish. Irish impaired. The legend of Stingy Jack starts with this fellow named Jack. Now, Jack was stingy because, well, he was as tight as a duck's arse. That's why he was called Stingy Jack. Yeah. Now, this fellow gets it in his head to invite the devil out for a drink. So the devil says yes, and the two of them go out for a pint of the black stuff. Only Jack doesn't want to pay. Why? Because, as I said, it's tight as a duck's arse. And he says to the devil, you know what? Why don't you turn yourself into a coin and I'll pay with you. Well, the devil thinks this is great crack. Now, they must have been off their heads. Ossified, steamed, if you will. Anyway, devil turns himself into a coin, and doesn't Jack take him and put him in his pocket next to a silver cross? I don't know, apparently that traps the spirit. So the devil is now trapped. But here you go. Listen, Stingy Jack, you still have to pay for your drinks, you idiot. Not really thinking, was he? Now, Jack has the devil trapped for years and years and makes some deal with him. I don't know. It was very hard to follow. I'm not a historical source. Don't quote me. Eventually, the devil is freed, leaves Jack alone, and Jack, as we all will, kicks the bucket, has the big adios, has the dirt nap with baby Jesus. And God says, listen, Jack, I don't want you here. You're a true shitehawk. And then the devil says, you turned me into a coin, you know, doggone. So he's then cursed to walk the earth for all of eternity with only a lump of coal, burning coal, to light his way. Now, this will burn his hands for eternity. So does Stingy Jack buy a bucket? No, he doesn't. He finds a turnip. And he drops the coal in the turnip and carves out, I don't know what he carves out, holes or eyes or whatever, and carries the lantern. There's other stories that it's on his head. I don't know. But the turnip part is right. So the moral of the story is, one, turnips make terrible lanterns. Thank you, America, for adopting the pumpkin. And two, don't feck with the devil. Or any Irish ladies at Dunn's when there's an undergarment sale. I'm going to need to take some deep breaths after having a bit of a flashback. Anyway, take care from the Irish word of the day. And happy Halloween. And remember, if you see some ghostly figure with a weak light coming out of a turnip, it's just Stingy Jack, you know. Don't be planking it. Happy Halloween.
Hi, my name is Amy Dellagiarino. I'm the playwright of Spirit Seekers. I wrote this during the pandemic. I wrote this since we were all starting to do theater on Zoom. I wrote it to specifically live on Zoom, to be its own kind of thing. You can find out more about me and all my work on my website, amydell.com. That's AMYDELL.com. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting theater.
Okay. Is everyone here?
I'm here.
Yes, I see you. Ted, we've got Ted. Ensley. Where's Ensley? Ted, do you see Ensley?
Do you see her?
No.
Then I can't either.
Well, Can you get her?
Sure, once she's logged on.
Is she logged on yet?
Do you see her yet?
No.
Okay, so no.
Well, can't you do something as the meeting host?
As the meeting host, I can let her into the meeting once she's logged on.
Should I text her?
Yeah, ask her where she is. Oh,
She's logged on now.
Ensley, can you hear me?
Why wouldn't I be able to hear you? Why are you texting me?
To make sure you're okay.
Why wouldn't I be okay?
It's a potent house.
Potent?
Oh, yes.
Okay. If we're all here, then I'm gonna start.
This is live, right?
Yeah, people can log in and watch if they want, but they are going to be muted. I'm also recording.
Why are we doing it this way again?
Because people have a hard time trusting what happens on camera. They think we can doctor it. We're trying out doing this live so that they can see how real it is.
They didn't think the adorable child spirit we encountered in the schoolhouse last week was real?
No, they did not. They had some not so great things to say about it. Yeah, don't go on our Twitter account right now.
Well, I didn't even know we had a Twitter account.
Trust me, that's for the best.
How would we even doctor this shit? Our IT guy is Ted.
Hey, I could doctor shit if I wanted to.
Okay, well, don't say that.
A little appreciation of my skills is all I'm asking for.
Everyone appreciates you, Ted.
That's not what I'm hearing.
I'll appreciate you when you give me good reason.
I do the show for you every week.
That's a reason.
I appreciate you, Ted.
Thank you.
That means nothing. She appreciates birds.
How can you not appreciate the beautiful songs they make?
Ugh, I bet all the mean Twitter comments were about you.
They weren't. Okay, let's get the ball rolling on this, shall we? Are we recording?
Yes, we've been recording this whole time.
You started recording already?
Yeah.
Before we were ready.
Define ready.
See, this is why we don't appreciate you.
You said you wanted me to catch everything.
Yeah, everything when we were ready.
That wasn't specified.
It shouldn't have to be specified. Whatever. Okay, we're starting.
We've already started.
Okay.
I feel like the Twitter trolls might have a point, you guys.
I'm enjoying myself.
Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Spirit Seekers. I am, as always, your fearless host, Olivia. With me is our medium, Margaret.
Hello.
Our researcher, Ensley.
Yep.
And our techie, Ted.
Underappreciated.
Oh my god.
Can we not?
Just adding my own flair.
Don't.
Since when do you have flair?
I've always had flair. It's just never been appreciated.
I appreciate you.
So, today we are in the Hunterville house. Ensley, care to tell us about it?
Okay. The Hunterville house is said to be haunted since 1965 when the father, Robert Hunterville, it's always the dudes, isn't it, went crazy and stabbed his wife, Catherine, and their two daughters, Abigail and Rachel, before hanging himself in his attic. So, real family man. After which Robert then traveled upstairs, weren't found until several days later when neighbors started getting suspicious about the lack of activity coming from the house. So, real light stuff here.
That explains it.
Explains what?
The sadness I feel here.
Yeah, I think we can all agree it's a very sad house.
A reminder to our viewers that Margaret never knows anything about a location prior to our arrival here. That helps her sharpen her powers of intuition and perception.
That and a very potent mixture of herbs.
What?
Well, I've been having a very difficult time relaxing right now because, as you know, I'm looking for a new apartment. So I whipped up a batch of herbs to help calm me down and open my senses.
What are you saying?
Did Margaret just admit that she was high?
I'm not high. I'm just more open.
That sounds like you're high.
You got any more of those herbs on you?
Not here.
That's too bad.
Margaret, you can't be. That's not.
Oh, don't worry. It's only going to make me even more perceptive. I told you, I can already feel my senses becoming aware of their sadness.
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
I feel like I have to apologize to all of our viewers for this.
Why?
This wasn't supposed to be how our first live broadcast went at all.
Listen, I'm game for this.
Yeah, well, that's the point. We all have to be game for it because we're here now. So, yeah, this is the reality of it, I guess.
Welcome to live entertainment, you guys.
Ted, can you not?
What? I was welcoming everybody.
I already did that.
Did you? I wasn't listening.
Typical.
Okay, well, it's time to let everyone know where we are in the house. We'll start from the bottom and work our way up. So, Ted, it's you first.
Yes. Hello. I'm in the kitchen where Mrs. Hunterville was allegedly slain.
Allegedly? She was slain. I just read that to you.
Ainsley, why don't you say where you're streaming from?
I will, when Ted stops being a dick.
That seems unfair. No one's demanding you to stop being a dick.
Ainsley, which room are you in?
I'm in Abigail's room where she was murdered, which we know for a fact because it was reported on.
Allegedly.
You can't allegedly report on something. It's either reported on or it's not.
And Margaret, where are you?
I'm sorry. What?
Where are you, Margaret?
Oh, I'm here in Rachel's room awaiting the presence of her beautiful young spirit. Do you guys feel it?
Feel what?
The energy I feel in this place right now.
I'm pretty sure none of us are feeling what you're feeling right now.
Really? You can't feel it? It's very electric. It's very palpable. You know what I mean?
No, none of us do.
There's a buzzing in the air, but it's got a heaviness to it. Oh gosh, it's so sad. I don't think this family ever got over what happened to them.
Well, certainly a lot to get over.
If it happened.
Oh my God.
It definitely happened. It's been widely reported on. We wouldn't camp out in a house where there were no murders for a night. That doesn't make any sense in relation to what we're doing here at Spirit Seekers.
I think our next assignment should be to camp out in a place where nothing's happened, just to see what we can pick up there.
Why would people want to tune in to watch four morons just sitting around in a house all night?
How is that any different from what we are doing now?
It's a lot different. All the ghost sightings that have been reported here, this could be our biggest episode yet.
You guys.
Can we all just respect the process, please? Nobody else will if we don't.
I am
Guys.
respecting it.
You guys.
Oh my God, Margaret, what? What is it?
Do you hear that?
What?
I guarantee you none of us do.
Shh. That humming. You don't hear that?
No.
Maybe it's only in my room.
Maybe.
It's like a humming, like a small child humming. You really can't hear that?
I mean, we can hear you humming.
It's so strange. It's coming from. Where is it coming from? Over there, maybe?
Margaret? Margaret, you're supposed to bring your computer with you so that we can see what you're seeing. Margaret! Okay, well, she's gone for now.
I think this is my favorite episode we've ever done.
Anyway, where was I?
Locations in the house.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I was listening.
Were you?
Okay, Great. I'm recording here from the attic where the late Robert Hunterville expired.
Hung himself.
Right. So now we just sit here and wait for something to happen.
This must be thrilling to watch.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about these live things. When we film them, we can usually cut this part out.
Thanks to my editing skills.
Yes, Ted is in charge of all that.
Editing is not that hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to do it?
No, dude, I can't do it because I actually work a job. I'm not spending the majority of my time eating Funyuns in my parents' basement.
First of all, it's its own separate apartment above the garage.
Hey, this is not appropriate content for our show.
I'm just defending myself.
Stop defending yourself, and you stop antagonizing him.
I can't help it. It's so easy.
Hey, I agreed to be on camera for this, for you.
Yes, you did, and we're all very appreciative, aren't we?
Are you?
Let's all just focus, please.
Fine. I can go into the lore of the house a little bit while we're waiting.
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay, well, ever since the family died, there's been crazy sightings of them all over the house by people walking by, kids going in on a dare, everything. Usually, in these cases of multiple homicides, there's one main ghost that insists on being around all the time. Possibly two, but never much more than that. But this house is one of those rare instances where sightings of all 4 family members have been consistently reported. Never together, though, always in the separate places they were killed. People have claimed to hear them singing songs, turning on and off the lights, banging pots and pans. Apparently, the little girl ghosts sometimes talk about going to a carnival for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's what they were supposed to be doing the day after they died or something.
Oh my God.
Oh, good. Margaret's back.
Margaret?
Did you see that?
Margaret, why are there whiskers on your face?
What?
There are cat whiskers on your face.
There are? Oh my, am I turning into one?
Yes.
What?
No, they're drawn on.
What?
The cat whiskers on your face are drawn on.
They are?
Why did you do that?
Do what?
Why did you draw cat whiskers on your face?
I didn't.
You did, though.
I swear I didn't.
I'm looking right at you.
Well, I swear I haven't touched my face.
Holy shit, those must have been some pretty potent herbs.
Yeah, I'm super jealous right now.
So what, someone else drew those on you?
I guess so. Oh my God. It must have been Rachel.
Rachel? The ghost? Rachel?
Yes.
You've seen a ghost already?
Yes, that must have been what that was.
What was?
The thing I saw.
Oh my god, this is a circular conversation.
Yeah, see why I can't listen to you guys all the time?
What thing did you see? Describe it.
It was this really concentrating pulsing of light energy, like silver and pink. It was, I don't know, it was going in and out like this. It was floating over there.
Okay.
And then it went over there.
We can't see.
And then it hovered somewhere over there.
Margaret, we can't see what you're pointing to.
I'm pretty sure it was the first sighting of the night. Oh my God. The first sighting happened so quickly. That's amazing.
We can't confirm that.
What?
That's what I'm trying to say. We can't actually confirm your sighting because you didn't take your computer with you.
My computer?
Yeah, the thing in front of you.
Oh man.
What about it?
I told you, you have to take your computer with you if you're going to explore the room so our viewers can see what you're seeing. Otherwise, it's like the sighting never happened.
Well, but it did happen.
But we don't know that for sure.
But I saw it.
Yeah, but we didn't. If there's no record of it, we can't.
Holy shit. There it is again.
Margaret, take your computer with you so we can see it. And she's gone.
Do I need to go be her babysitter?
No, it's fine. Just stay in your own room. All the family members have been sighted here, so maybe the three of us can manage to catch something.
Okie dokes.
Maybe next time we can get some more cameras to put around the place so we don't miss this stuff. Should have thought of that before. Is it possible to connect a bunch of remote cameras into the system, Ted?
Huh?
Were you on your phone?
No.
Yes, you were.
So?
So, no phones.
What? Since when?
Since forever.
That's a rule.
Yes, that's a rule. What, just because I'm not in the same room as you today, you feel like you can do whatever you want?
I hate to break it to you, but I'm on my phone all the time. You just never notice because usually when we are filming, you're not staring at a box with my face in it.
I cannot believe this.
Why? You've never specified I can't be on my phone for this.
How does that need to be specified?
Ansley was on her phone earlier and you didn't freak out about it.
Because she was sharing her research with us.
What research? That sounded like shit she found out from Google.
Oh, fuck you. I do actual research.
No phones, Ted.
I swear this has never been a rule before.
No phones.
All right, no phones.
You guys?
We're still playing on it.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I can tell.
You guys?
You can't even see it.
I can see where you're looking.
Maybe I'm looking at a ghost.
You are not looking at a ghost.
You don't know that.
If you were looking at a ghost, you'd be pointing the computer camera towards it, as I instructed everyone to do before we got here.
You guys, shut up!
What? What is it?
At the risk of sounding very Margaret right now, do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Wait, hold on. There. You hear it?
No.
You don't? You have to listen.
I'm aware of how hearing things work.
Shh. You don't hear that?
No.
I don't either.
Come on, seriously? I know I'm not hallucinating this. I didn't have any of Margaret's potent herb shit.
Maybe she roofied you.
She did not.
Are you sure? She's definitely the kind of person that would roofie you to enhance your experience.
I would know if I was roofied.
That's not how being roofied works.
And how would you know?
Haven't you watched any movies?
What are you hearing over there?
It's like a child giggling. It's really creepy. You're not getting it at all? Is my microphone not picking it up?
No, I don't think so.
Shit. I wish you could hear this. It's disturbing.
Holy shit.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Margaret, do not do that.
Are you guys seeing any of this?
No, we already said we can't see anything if you don't bring the computer camera with you.
There is some crazy shit going on. She just keeps humming and she keeps telling me she's going to take me to the fair.
Who, Rachel?
Yeah, she says she's going to take me to the fair in this high-pitched little girl voice, but like, it's not cute like little kids' voices usually are. It's like, I don't know, there's something wrong with it. Like, I don't think she's gonna take me to the fair, you guys. I don't think she wants to take me there at all.
Can you see anything?
No, I haven't seen anything since the pulsating light, but I like feel her, she's so near. She's so near. I can feel her brushing my face sometimes. She just, Oh my God.
Margaret? Holy shit. Do you think she's in trouble?
Honestly, I think she took a lot of peyote and is now tripping balls.
But her face, did she have a black nose this time? Why would she keep drawing on her face?
Drugs?
And then not remember it?
Drugs.
I guess. Wish we had a better view from her damn camera.
Well, maybe something will happen in our rooms.
Yeah, that's true. Are you still hearing that sound, Ensley?
No, I don't really hear anything now. Maybe I imagined it. I don't know. It sounded real.
Well, tell us if it comes up again.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be honest, to experience signs of a spiritual presence this early in a place is rare.
Yeah, Margaret did say this place was potent.
Yeah, but Margaret's potent.
That's true.
Plus, if she roofied you, that would.
Ted, did your screen freeze?
No, I'm here.
Is something wrong?
No.
It looks like something's wrong.
Something's always wrong with Ted.
Ted, what is it?
Nothing.
What are you seeing?
Nothing. I thought I saw something, but I didn't. It wasn't anything.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What did you think you saw?
I thought I saw the pot on the stove move, but it didn't.
It didn't.
No, it's just chilling on the stove over there.
You want to move so that your computer can get a shot of both you and the stove?
No.
What? Why not?
I am very comfortable in this position.
Ted, we have to catch this stuff.
There isn't anything to catch. I just said I didn't see anything.
But you thought you did.
Yeah, well, we're in a haunted house in the middle of the night with no electricity. You can think your way into a lot of things.
Maybe you were roofied.
Will you both please shut up about being roofied? I'm the one that has to check the Twitter account all the time.
Whoa.
Did the light just go on in there?
Yes.
I thought there wasn't any electricity here.
There isn't.
Then how did the light turn on?
I don't know.
Did you do it?
Did I turn on a light in a house with no electricity?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Are you sure?
Did you see me get up and turn the light on?
Honestly, I was on my phone again.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god!
What? Ensley, what?
I hear it again.
What, the laughing?
Oh my god, it sounds so close.
Olivia, did you just turn the light off?
No.
Are you?
And if you ask me if I'm sure one more time, I'm going to come down there and smack you with the pot you didn't see move.
Okay, noted. Maybe it's something faulty with the power lines.
That doesn't make sense.
Sure it does.
Why is it happening only in the attic?
I don't know. Do you know how circuit breakers work?
No, do you?
No. So we can't say that's not what's happening.
How does your own ignorance prove that what you're saying is true?
See, this is what I'm talking about when I say I'm not appreciated.
Holy shit!
What? Ensley, what?
Something just touched my face. Oh my god, something just touched my face. I felt it touch my face.
What
I
did?
don't know. Did you see it? Did you see what it was?
No, I didn't see anything.
I wasn't paying attention.
Is there something on my face? Do you see anything?
Oh my god.
No, I don't see anything.
Holy shit, what was that?
Okay, Ensley, calm down. I need you to calm down and take a look around, okay? Can you do that? Okay, is there anything around you? Can you see anything? Are you sure? Maybe you should move your computer around just in case.
You are really pushing that.
It's the only way to capture the spirits for our viewers.
No, there's nothing. I don't know. Maybe I imagined it. I don't usually feel stuff this intensely.
Yeah, but we've never been in a house like this before.
I don't know. Maybe it was just the wind. God, it was so real though. Maybe I'm just susceptible to, I don't know. I'm having the same symptoms as Margaret, right? Hearing things touching my face. Shit, maybe she did roofie me.
Told you.
Maybe it's just my mind.
Oh my
Oh!
God. Okay, that is really unsettling.
Why do your lights? Oh, holy shit!
Ted, what was that?
It's the pot. It's the lid of the pot. The lid of the pot came flying at me. This fucking thing has no business flying at my face.
You guys.
Ah!
Oh, what? What is it?
The lights.
My face!
She threw cookware at me.
And why do you have eyebrows now?
What are you talking about? I've always had eyebrows.
That's not what I mean.
Oh my God. Are you guys okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah, we've all seen a ghost. That's literally what we're fucking here for.
Oh shit. Did you get it on camera?
No, we didn't.
Oh, no way. That's too bad. See, you gotta point your computer camera at whatever it is you're seeing. That way the audience can see it too. Someone told me that.
Me. It was me. I fucking told you that.
Oh, okay. It's too bad you didn't remember your own advice, I guess.
Nobody's been remembering it.
Well, maybe you should give better advice then, if nobody can remember it.
What did you see, Margaret?
What?
You popped up here like you wanted to say something about what you had seen, so what did you fucking see?
Oh, I saw the light again.
The
Light, the pulsating light that I saw before. Remember? I saw it again.
Okay.
We should be asking what it wants.
What wants?
The light.
Why would the light want anything?
Spirits always want something.
Have you never been paying attention when we've done this show?
I already told you. I had to tune you guys out sometimes.
I think we need to figure out what the spirit wants from us. That way we can... Wait, Olivia, is your light on?
Yes, Margaret, my light is on.
I honestly can't believe you noticed that.
When did that happen?
It's happened a few times.
Since you've been talking to your pulsating light blob.
Well, I haven't been talking to it. That's the problem.
Oh, that's the problem.
Okay, well, how should we go about doing this? We can't do a seance, we're not in the same room.
Should we be doing this at all? They seem pretty chatty already.
That's what I mean. They obviously have something they want to communicate with us. Otherwise, they wouldn't go to such lengths to make themselves known.
Yeah, but what are they trying to say?
What do you mean?
Are they friendly or hostile?
Let's find out.
Do we have to? I already hate this place.
Yes, that is literally our job.
Technically, my job is restocking the salad bar at Whole Foods. This is just my hobby.
Well, we can't let all of our followers down.
Weren't you just saying that they were being assholes to us on Twitter?
Not all of them.
Yeah, why should we sit here in this creepy house for some assholes who don't even have the decency to be nice to us?
This is the biggest get we could find, and the first time we're doing this live. We are not going to peace out just because things are going exactly the way we wanted them to go in the first place. Come on, have we ever seen action like this before? The answer is no. Remember all the times we camped out in places and begged for shit like this to happen? Remember that supposedly haunted boxcar where nothing happened?
Yeah, it was so cold.
Yeah, it was nothing like those books.
What? What books?
The Boxcar Children.
What are you talking about?
They were books when we were little. You guys didn't read them?
You did?
What? They were good books.
The point is, we stayed up all night for nothing. This is so much better than that. We've finally got something exciting going on. We can't leave.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty dope. But if any other cookware comes flying at my face, I'm out of here.
Oh, because your face is such a moneymaker.
This doesn't sound like being appreciated.
If the spirits prove themselves to be hostile, then we'll leave. Okay?
Okay.
Fine.
Great. Margaret,
Huh?
how do we want to do this?
Do what?
Oh my god.
Communicate
Aren't we doing that right now?
with the spirits.
Oh, I see.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, this is gonna go great.
Why, I think we can still go about this the usual way.
Really? Even though we're separated?
That shouldn't matter as long as we focus really hard.
Sure, that's not gonna be a problem for you.
Oh, no, no. My channels are wide open.
But we don't have the board.
That's okay. This house is so potent that shouldn't be a problem. I can be the conduit for us.
You.
Yes.
And you're not worried about your herbs getting in the way?
What? No, I told you. They're making me much more receptive right now.
Yep. Twitter's gonna love this.
It's worth a try.
Really wish I had some of those herbs right about now.
I guess you're just not cool enough to roofie.
Guys, you can't say shit like that.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is center ourselves. We need stillness and focus. So everyone, close your eyes and focus on your breathing.
That sounds boring.
Hensley,
I meant for the viewer.
Focus is vital if we want to talk to them.
You better tell Ted to get off his phone then.
I'm not on my phone.
Oh, did you get kicked off your game?
Do you know how games on phones work?
focus. You guys, this doesn't sound like focusing.
I would like some credit for not being on my phone right now.
You should never be on your phone.
Ha!
That wasn't specified.
If you guys are going to disrespect the process, there could be consequences. Spirits can be very sensitive. Just FYI.
Right.
Sorry. Ted, how many people have dropped from our feed because of this?
I don't know. I'm trying to focus as instructed.
Okay, let's focus on our breathing. And in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Good. Keep doing it on your own. Okay. Open your eyes. We will now attempt to open a door to the spirit world to allow further communication between ourselves and Robert, Catherine, Abigail, and Rachel Hunterville. Now, everyone pick something to focus on.
Weren't we doing that already?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Pick an object to direct your attention to, like something in the room.
What if there's nothing in the room?
Is there a spot on the wall that you could focus on?
There's a water stain that sort of looks like Richard Nixon.
Okay, great. Focus on that.
Ugh, Nixon's the worst.
Nixon had a lot of good points too. Did you know he founded the Environmental Protection Agency?
Of course you would defend Nixon.
If we're going to move forward with this, I'm really going to have to ask that you guys not talk. or make that sound. Spirits, we humbly wish to speak with you. We ask if you are friendly or hostile. Spirits, we know you wish to communicate with us. We ask that you open those channels now.
Why won't they talk?
I don't know.
This is weird. I feel like this house has so much more energy than the other places we've visited. And yet now when we're trying to communicate with them, they've gone silent.
It could be my fault. I actually am having a hard time focusing.
All the drugs.
I've got this huge headache.
From the drugs.
It's like right here.
What?
Margaret, what's in your hand?
My hand.
Yeah, you're holding something.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Oh, it's just this doll head the light gave me.
What?
Why are you holding a disembodied doll head?
The light gave you that?
Yeah, it was shining all bright over there, and then this just kind of rolled toward me.
Just the head.
Yeah.
The light just rolled you a disembodied doll's head.
Yeah.
Seems like a weird thing for the light to do.
Seems like a weird thing for anyone to do.
Why didn't you say this earlier?
I forgot, I guess.
But you've been holding it this whole time.
Drugs.
You know, now that I think about it, the doll head may actually be an ominous sign.
Oh, now that you think about it?
Maybe we shouldn't be communicating with them. They might actually be hostile to us.
Terrific.
So we've been trying to get into touch with hostile spirits?
I don't know. Maybe.
Hostile spirits that have already been so quick to make themselves known?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that good?
I mean, probably not. It's probably not the greatest idea now that I think about it.
Now that you think about it.
Well, this has been great. I vote we pack it in.
Holy shit. Is that the doll's arm?
Margaret, is that thing sending you more doll pieces?
Holy shit, that's fucking creepy.
I know.
That's like serial killer type shit.
I know.
Were the people in this house actually a family of serial killers?
Why are you asking us? You're the one who's supposed to be the researcher.
I didn't think to research that.
Why not? It's your job.
Because why would that be a question I would need to find the answer to? It's a very specific question.
I feel like you should be finding out the answers to a lot of specific questions before we all go setting up shop in a haunted house that's potent with the avenging spirit of dead serial killers.
You know I've been working overtime at Whole Foods this week. I don't have time to Google every possible thing that could occur in the spirit world.
I knew you were just Googling.
Guys, can we please focus?
We were just focusing, remember? It didn't work.
Well, obviously something worked. The spirit gave Margaret another doll piece.
Yeah, maybe it worked too well.
Oh my god, this place is giving me the creeps.
My vote is that we leave.
But our viewers.
Haven't we given them enough? The lights, the lid, the fucking noises, and now we've opened up a line of communication with spirits that are actively sending Margaret a doll's body parts like some sort of sick message.
Plus, our viewers are assholes, right? I mean, you already established that with the Twitter stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to be haunted by vengeful spirits for people who can't even appreciate it.
Oh, now you see what it's like.
It is not the same.
Well, we can't leave without Margaret.
So just tell her we are going. Margaret, put down the doll parts. We are leaving.
Jesus Christ, dude, you don't have to yell.
Margaret!
Ed, just text her, okay?
I thought I wasn't allowed to use my phone.
This is different. See, this is the problem. You take everything I say and then...
And then what?
Olivia? Something's wrong.
No kidding.
Are you choking? Can you breathe? I think she can't breathe.
Yeah, we are seeing the same thing.
Olivia!
What?
Olivia! Olivia, where are you?
What the fuck just happened?
Oh my god, does something have her?
It's the spirits, it's the fucking vengeful spirits!
What do we do?
I don't know!
Do we go up there?
No!
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
They're hostile. The spirits are hostile.
Is that rope?
Is he strangling you?
Do you need help? Nod if you need help.
Of course she fucking needs help. Look at her! Olivia!
We have to go. We have to leave.
What the fuck?
Ted! What the fuck is going on?
Why? Something threw the pot at me. Why would you do that?
Something's clutching the back of my neck. Oh god, let go.
Come out where I can see you.
I can feel its breath. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Holy shit. She grabbed a knife. There's a knife floating in the middle of the kitchen, pointed at my face.
You guys, we have to go. Let's go. Let's go.
But Margaret!
Fuck Margaret. Fuck you, Margaret.
You guys? Are you there? Guys? Hello? I thought I heard screaming. Huh. Where'd everybody go?
The Red Death had long devastated the country. No pestilence had ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar and its seal. The redness and the horror of blood. But the Prince Prospero was happy and dauntless and sagacious. When his dominions were half depopulated, he summoned to his presence 1,000 hale and light-hearted friends from among the knights and dames of his court, and with these retired to the deep seclusion of one of his castellated abbeys. The prince had provided all the appliances of pleasure. There were buffoons, there were improvisatori, there were ballet dancers, there were musicians, there were cards, there was beauty, there was wine. All these and security were within. Without was the Red Death. It was towards the close of the 5th or 6th month of his seclusion, and while the pestilence raged most furiously abroad, that the Prince Prospero entertained his 1,000 friends at a masked ball of the most unusual magnificence. It was a voluptuous scene, that masquerade. But first, let me tell of the rooms in which it was held. There were 7, an imperial suite. To the right and left, in the middle of each wall, a tall and narrow Gothic window looked out upon a closed corridor which pursued the windings of the suite. These windows were of stained glass, whose color varied in accordance with the prevailing hue of the decoration of the chamber into which it opened. That at the eastern extremity was hung, for example, in blue, and vividly blue were its windows. The second chamber was purple in its ornaments and tapestries, and here the panes were purple. The third was green throughout, and so were the casements. The fourth was furnished and lighted with orange, the fifth with white, the sixth with violet. The 7th apartment was closely shrouded in black velvet tapestries that hung all over the ceiling and down the walls, falling in heavy folds upon a carpet of the same material and hue. But in this chamber only, the color of the windows failed to correspond with the decorations. The panes here were scarlet, a deep blood color. It was in this apartment also that there stood against the western wall a gigantic clock of ebony. Its pendulum swung to and fro with a dull, heavy, monotonous clang, and when the minute hand made the circuit of the face, and the hour was to be stricken, there came from the brazen lungs of the clock a sound which was clear and loud and deep and exceedingly musical, but of so peculiar a note and emphasis that at each lapse of an hour the musicians of the orchestra were constrained to pause momentarily in their performance, and there was a brief disconcert of the whole gay company. But when the echoes had fully ceased, a light laughter at once pervaded the assembly. The musicians looked at each other and smiled as if at their own nervousness and folly, and made whispering vows, each to the other, that the next chiming of the clock should produce in them no similar emotion. And then, after the lapse of 60 minutes, there came yet another chiming of the clock. And then were the same disconcert and tremulousness and meditation as before. But, in spite of these things, it was a gay and magnificent revel. But now there were 12 strokes to be sounded by the bell of the clock. And thus too it happened, perhaps, that before the last echo of the last chime had utterly sunk into silence, there were many individuals in the crowd who had found leisure to become aware of the presence of a masked figure, which had arrested the attention of no single individual before. And the rumor of this new presence having spread itself whisperingly around, there arose at length from the whole company a buzz or murmur, expressive of disapprobation and surprise, then finally of terror, of horror, and of disgust. The figure was tall and gaunt and shrouded from head to foot in the habiliments of the grave. The mask which concealed the visage was made so nearly to resemble the countenance of a stiffened corpse that the closest of scrutiny must have had difficulty in detecting the cheat. And yet all this might have been endured, if not approved, by the mad revellers around. But the mummer had gone so far as to assume the type of the Red Death. His vesture was dabbled in blood, and his broad brow, with all the features of the face, was besprinkled with the scarlet horror. When the eyes of Prince Prospero fell upon this spectral image, he was seen to be convulsed, in the first moment with a strong shudder either of terror or distaste, but, in the next, his brow reddened with rage. "Who dares," he demanded hoarsely of the courtiers who stood near him, "who dares insult us with this blasphemous mockery? Seize him and unmask him, that we may know whom we have to hang at sunrise from the battlements." At first, as he spoke, there was a slight rushing movement of this group in the direction of the intruder, who, at the moment, was also near at hand, and now, with deliberate and stately step, made closer approach to the speaker. But from a certain nameless awe with which the mad assumptions of the mummer had inspired the whole party, there were found none who put forth their hand to seize him, so that, unimpeded, he passed within a yard of the prince's person, and while the vast assembly, as if with one impulse, shrank from the centres of the room to the walls, he made his way uninterruptedly, but with the same solemn and measured step which had distinguished him from the first, through the blue chamber to the purple, through the purple to the green, through the green to the orange, through this again to the white, and even thence to the violet, ere a decided movement had been made to arrest him. It was then, however, that the Prince Prospero, maddening with rage at the shame of his own momentary cowardice, rushed hurriedly through the 6 chambers, while none followed him on account of a deadly terror that had seized upon all. He bore aloft a dagger, and had approached, in rapid impetuosity, to within 3 or 4 feet of the retreating figure, when the latter, having attained the extremity of the velvet apartment, turned suddenly and confronted his pursuer. there was a sharp cry, and the dagger dropped gleaming upon the sable carpet, upon which instantly afterwards fell prostrate in death the Prince Prospero. Then summoning the wild courage of despair, a throng of the revellers at once threw themselves into the black apartment, and seizing the mummer, whose tall figure stood erect and motionless within the shadow of the ebony clock, gasped in unutterable horror at finding the grave cerements and corpse-like mask which they handled with so violent a rudeness, untenanted by any tangible form. And now was acknowledged the presence of the Red Death. He had come like a thief in the night, and one by one dropped the revellers in the blood-bedewed halls of their revel, and died, each in the despairing posture of his fall. And the life of the ebony clock went out with that of the last of the gay, and the flames of the tripods expired, and darkness and decay and the Red Death held illimitable dominion over all.
Hi, my name is Barry Wallace. I'm the playwright for Black Balloons. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I wrote Black Balloons about a year and a half ago as part of a playwriting challenge that I created for myself. I asked friends and family on social media to supply me with a number of different titles and subjects, and I would write a 10-minute play about each one, and I came up with about 13 or 14 plays, of which Black Balloons was one of them. It was actually previously produced this year as a short film and won Best Screenplay for that short film festival in Provo, Utah. I'm also the author of a play titled Snallygaster, which is part of an Appalachian play project with the New Folk Theater Festival company in Chicago. So I'm very proud of that as well. You can get in touch with me. I would love to hear your reactions to Black Balloons. You can get in touch with me on social media. On Instagram is Barry Wallace. Twitter is Barry_W_Wallace. And I'm on Facebook as well. You can search for me in Knoxville, Tennessee. I hope you enjoy Black Balloons. Thank you so much for everyone that was involved in putting this play together. Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone home? Are you sure this is the right address?
How should I know? I just got here.
This must be the place.
So where is everyone?
I feel a little weird just coming into the house, but maybe we're supposed to?
I'll show up.
What's with these decorations? Looks like a funeral.
Is this the birthday party?
Apparently, though there's nobody else here.
Oh, well, I got a message that
Best
said
so far.
Yeah, I got a message that said to come to this address for a big birthday party and bring a present. But there was nothing about who the party was for.
I know. I got something similar. I was intrigued, so here I am.
Norman.
Who?
Norman. What party's for, Norman?
Oh, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Norman.
Yeah.
Who's Norman?
I don't know. Do you know a Norman?
I've never met anyone named Norman that I can remember. What about you?
Never heard of him. Good peanuts, though.
This is a little weird.
Yeah, why is everything decorated in black anyway?
I have no idea. I've never even seen black decorations before, except maybe for a funeral.
50th.
Excuse me?
Maybe it's the guy's 50th birthday. You know, over the hill, closer to God and all that.
That could be, but it's a little extreme.
Yeah, usually there's something that says 50th or 60th or whatever. I don't see anything other than that sign.
Plenty of presents.
You know, this is how horror movies start. Several people are summoned to a house without any idea why they're there. There are some people there, but nobody they know. Soon, someone will come along.
Yes? Come along and what?
I don't know, kill us all or something? I wonder if I could break open that champagne.
I don't think anything like that's gonna happen. There was just some kind of miscommunication or something.
Well, I don't like it. I'm giving them 5 minutes and then I'm bailing.
What? Not good enough for you?
We don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are.
Well, I'm Emily. Nice to meet you.
I'm Tom. Hi.
I'm Ronald. Hi.
There are no other cars except, I guess, our three. Nobody else on the street either.
So, hey, I say we eat this food before the, what do you think? Wouldn't touch the bubbly, though. It's flat.
Hey, do you smell something?
Yeah, I do. Kind of. Maybe something is burning?
Yeah. Wait, hey, there's something weird about this room.
What are you smelling?
Oh,
What the? How in the hell did we not see that before?
no, there are no other rooms. No kitchen, no hallway, no doors besides the front door.
Wait, what?
That is odd. Hey, looks like there's some writing on this.
What did you do? You smeared it. Can you tell who it was for?
What? I'm guessing Norman. But now it looks like no man.
There are no other rooms.
No, man. What's that supposed to mean?
Hmm. Tastes like mint. Kinda. No, not really.
Were the candles lit the whole time? And if the ice cubes aren't melted, there has to have been someone here just a few minutes before we arrived.
Hey, are you listening to me? Shut up. Don't you understand? What kind of house in the suburbs only has one room? And a living room to boot. There are no other ways out.
Well, how did someone come in and light the cake, set the ice bucket, and leave out the front door with one of us seeing them?
Wonder if there's any ice cream. Well, no kitchen, no ice cream, I guess.
I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. It won't open. It's locked.
From the inside? Hardly. It must be stuck.
See?
This doesn't make any sense.
Oops. Now it says, oh man.
Try the window.
No good. I can't move the blinds.
Maybe we can break the window? There has to be a way out of here.
Would you calm yourself down and let's think this through rationally?
Oh, I think I am being calm. You're the one that seems to be getting upset.
Just try some cake. It's good.
Shut up, old man. I don't see you helping.
I'm helping. I'm keeping out of the way. And it's a party, so I'm enjoying myself. Who are you calling old man?
Will you two please stop? We need to think. Look around, see if you can find a hallway or another door in the room. Something I may have missed. What was that?
The lights just went out for some reason. Maybe a storm is coming?
It just happened when I blew out the light.
Which one?
This one right here. This one.
Oh my God.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Wow, that's weird. I wonder.
Wait!
Stop! No.
I guess so.
Very interesting.
After I got off work this afternoon, I went to my usual bar to meet some friends. We were watching the game, and I had several beers. Maybe one too many beers. We finally won. My friends were celebrating, and I knew it was probably time to go home. Joey wanted me to stay and sober up a bit, but I told him I was fine. When I left the bar, it was starting to rain. It took me a few minutes to find my car, but there it was, almost where I left it. I've driven that way 100 times, but never when it was so rainy, you know? How was I supposed to see the road? It was dark. The storm was getting worse. And the last thing I remember is seeing the side of that minivan. Up close, you know? Through the windshield. Then The next thing I know, I'm outside that door, knocking. Do I want anyone to answer? Do I deserve to be at a party? Or anywhere now?
It's tough being on your own, you know? You think your boyfriend is going to be there forever, and one day he's just gone. The high school sweetheart got back in touch with him, and that was it. 5 years, like it meant nothing. Then the job you're working at lays you off. You've been a good worker there for almost 15 years. Apparently that means nothing. You see your mom and dad pass before your eyes. Your sister doesn't talk to you. The drugs don't help anymore, but you have to have more of them. Until one day, you don't hardly have the strength to get out of bed. There is a supply of pills with your name on them in a baggie behind the cabinet. It's your last chance to feel something, so you take them all at once. You climb into the tub because it's warm, and will be warm for a little while, at least. I close my eyes and slip beneath the water. And then I wake up, and I'm going up the sidewalk behind 2 men I've never seen before. Is that the end? Or the beginning?
Thing happened to me that I remember. I got up, visited friends at the library, settled into my usual routine under the overpass. It's getting colder, so I'm wondering where I'm going to get a new coat. I see the other guys eyeing my basket, so I've got to keep an eye on them. Other than that, life's been pretty well normal. I do remember seeing a bag of groceries falling off a car. And the last thing I remember is going to pick it up. And I found myself here on the doorstep, holding a balloon. I'm fine. I'm fine, everyone. Happy birthday. Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday.
And do you have a startup screen yet? Uh-huh. Okay, now log in. Does the system allow you to log back in? Good. Okay, that should do it then. Uh-huh. Well, is there anything else I can assist you with today, John? Excellent. I'm glad I could help. You have a good day now. Thank you for calling the Wizard System Support Center. Bye-bye. Hello? Thank you for calling the Wizard Systems Support Center. My name is Casey. How may I help you today? Uh-huh. All right. May I get your name and account number? Russell. Can you spell the last name for me, Russell? B as in boy, A-R-R-E-T, Barrett. Is that correct, sir? Thank you, Mr. Barrett. And the support number? Great. How may I be of assistance today? Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Okay. Can you give me the model and serial number on the back panel? Good. Now, if you'd walk me through the chain of events, we'll see what we can do to diagnose the problem. Okay, so everything was fine this morning until about 10 a.m. Is that correct? Until you smelled, was it a burning smell? Like something was overheating? It smelled like death. Did I hear you correctly? Was it the smell of something dead, a mouse perhaps gotten into the unit? Oh, not a mouse, not a mouse smell, a death smell. Okay, can you remove the back panel? I can assure you, Mr. Barrett, you won't break it. The back panel has a simple clip holding. Yes, it's made for easy access. Well, no, not access for mice, dead or otherwise. I just want you to remove the back panel so you can take a look and let me know what you see. Just ignore the dead mouse smell, Mr. Barrett. Okay, ignore the death smell. I need to know what's going on behind that panel. What's that, Mr. Barrett? Sorry, did you say spider? You did. Wait, spiders? Plural? You're saying there are spiders on the unit. They are pouring out of the unit. Mr. Barrett, did you say pouring? You did. Pouring out of the fan ports? Wow. Yes, that is a lot of spiders. I'm sure it's not quite a shit ton of spiders, if I may quote you in my report. Can you take a picture and email it to us? I can attach it to the report. Yes, this will help fill in some of the details of your service call. So first, the good news. I'm pretty convinced that what you're smelling is probably a burning nest of spiders. Correct. Most likely a spider managed to squeeze in through one of the fan ports, set up a nest, and laid eggs. Once they hatched, the heat from the unit probably caused members of the nest of spiders to burn up. This would, in effect, cause the survivors to vacate their nest inside the unit. No, I've never smelled dead spiders before, Mr. Barrett. No, I'm not sure anyone else in my support staff knows whether dead spiders smell like what you're describing, but I'm sure it can't be that bad. What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last thing. What's on the floor? It sounded like you said vomit. It's how much? Yes, that's a lot of vomit. May I ask, is it your vomit? It's not. Well, that's good. Just curious, Mr. Barrett, whose vomit is it? A coworker's? All of your coworkers. It's all over the. Oh, is it brand new? Guess that is a shame. No, I don't have any numbers for carpet cleaners. I can ask janitorial for recommendations if you like. So we have a. What's that? I'm sorry, sir. I'm having a hard time hearing you. There seems to be some sort of feedback. It's getting louder as we speak. What? I said it's getting louder. Is the unit on right now? Mr. Barrett, I said, is the unit on at the moment? It's hard to hear you. It sounds like screaming. Did you say screaming? Who is screaming? Well, can you ask that they leave the room? What? It's not a coworker. The unit. That's clearly not possible, Mr. Barrett. The unit is designed to be very quiet. It can hum, but not scream. What? Mr. Barrett, could you please go into another room so we can converse? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Now, where are you? All right, the restroom. Okay, Mr. Barrett, are you there? Okay, good. I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. No. Don't do that, Mr. Barrett. Don't start crying. It's going to be okay. It's okay. Oh, absolutely not, Mr. Barrett. That is not true. You will most definitely live through this call. We will get through this, Russell. Yes, of course we will. Nothing will happen to you, Russell. I won't allow it. Over my dead body. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, that was inappropriate. So can you tell me if the unit is functioning at the moment? It's what? It's leaking? It's leaking what? Oh, it's bleeding? Bleed. Well, it can't really bleed per se. It has no... Yes, that is a puzzler. Is it actual blood? Oh, it looks like blood, but it's darker and thick? Thick like a smoothie, thick, or more like a lubricant? And oil. Definitely blood. Give me a minute. I want to Google this. Huh. What do you know, Mr. Brett? I just put the info into the search engine. It's definitely not blood, at least not human blood, so we're cool there. No workman's comp claims to deal with them, all right? It appears, however unlikely this sounds, that the substance may be something called ichor. Yeah, according to dictionary.com, ichor is either A, any blood-like substance, so we could be onto something here. B, a watery, fetid discharge from a wound. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I guess that's where the name comes from. Oh, or get this. C, the fluid that flows through the veins of gods and monsters. Huh, who knew? I love Google. Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Back to business. Do you still hear the screeching? I apologize, the screaming noise from the unit? Well, you have to leave the bathroom to see. I know, but you have to. Yes? Yes, you have to open the door to see whether the unit is... I'm sorry, what was that? It's cold in there? How cold? Cold as the grave. That's very poetic. Perhaps a dehumidifier might help? Yes, that is unusual, but the room gets colder the closer you get to the unit. Well, that's good. No overheating going on, no chance of a fire, right? I beg your pardon? The what? The flames. The flames as in fiery fire. The flames have gone out, but it's still too hot to touch. Russ, did you not just tell me the room was cold? So why would there be... No, it's not a feature of the unit, standard or otherwise. We don't make machines that belch fire or spiders or bleed or have death smells. No, I don't think I should do that right now. I think we need to concentrate on your call. No. No. No, I don't feel it would be a good use of my time to check on that, Russ. Because unless there's been an upgrade I'm unaware of, I'm pretty sure we don't sell a model that has a fire spider, blood leak, death, scream feature. And if we did, I'm confident it wouldn't have made it past beta testing. Well, I'm sorry you don't appreciate my remarks, Mr. Barrett. You must realize how all this sounds. I was merely trying to inject a little levity in this situation. It's understandable. Of course you're on edge. What? Mr. Barrett, can you speak up? It sounds like you're whispering. Mr. Barrett? Is that you? Hello? Hello, who is this? I was speaking with Russell. Hello? Yes, I was. I can't hear you very well. Where's Russell? May I just speak with Russ again? What? I can't hear you, sir. You have to speak up. My mother does no such thing. How dare you? I don't know who you are, sir, but no, sir, I will not give myself up to you. No. Nope. Not gonna happen. Who is this? What's your... Well, if that is indeed your name, you best get off the phone right now before I report you. Please put Mr. Berwitt right back on. You hear me? Right now. Russell? Hey, welcome back, stranger. I missed you. Russell, quit yelling. Can you just... Russell, please calm down. You don't have to... Russell, hey, knock it off. I can hear you. Are we good? Good. I don't know who I was just talking to, Mr. Berwitt, but I'd report him to Human Resources. He said his name was Thulu or something like that. Yeah, I said he was an old one. What's that, like seniority? I'll bet he think he can't get fired. Well, you tell him from me that I could make his life a living hell if I was so inclined. Mr. Berwitt, are you laughing or crying? It's hard to tell with you. Hey, that other guy, who is he? A coworker? He's over you now, like a new supervisor. He what? He's flying over you now. I don't understand. How can your supervisor... He's not your supervisor. He's from down below. What, like on the first floor? I beg your pardon? He's from the pit. Is that like a nickname for the sub-basement? What? He's from hell? What, the real hell? With the flames and the heat and... Hey, Russ, can I put you on hold for just a moment? I need to look something up. No, calm down. I'm not abandoning you to your fate, okay? I just need to go to the next room. Mr. Berwitt, please, how about this? I will put you on speaker so the line stays engaged, okay? Does that sound doable? I'll be right back. 20 seconds, tops. All right, here we go. And I'm back. How are we doing, Mr. Berwitt? You still with me? Listen, I have an idea. I'm going to access the unit logs remotely from earlier in the day and see if we can determine what exactly caused this malfunction. Yes, they're coming through now. Just let me look this over. Okay, that looks good. This one is good. What's that? Well, yes, I hope to finish before hell freezes over. No need for sarcasm, sir. I'm hurrying along just as fast as I can. Oh, hang on. Here we go. I think I see what happened here. It looks like from the logs that one of your tech guys, a Tom Lockwood, installed a compiler daemon this morning. A daemon. D-A-E-M-O-N. Now, a daemon is a program that's meant to run as a background process on your system, runs without any sort of user interaction, so it's normally not under any direct control. Yes, Mr. Lockwood. Yes, he installed it this morning about the time you say you started running into problems. Can you locate Mr. Lockwood? I'd like to speak with him. Is what? His foot? What about his foot? You located his foot. Was the rest of Mr. Lockwood with his foot? I see. His other foot is with the rest of him, I assume? Yes, that's very amusing, Mr. Barrett. I suppose he did get off with the wrong foot this morning. If we could please continue. I think what's happened is that Mr. Lockwood may have made a programming error when installing the compiler. The log shows he installed the daemon, but he misspelled it. He forgot the A. What that means, Mr. Barrett, is that your tech guy installed the other kind of daemon into the unit. Apparently a rather nasty one. It's what? It's spitting acid now? I assume it's not battery acid. Well, just stay low, Mr. Barrett. Your desks are metal, correct? Stay behind one of those. Right? What? Oh, no. No, Mr. Barrett, don't do that. No, I want you to put the fire axe down. Therefore the tentacles now. Oh, and rats too, of course, because it wouldn't be a party if the rats didn't show. Look, I know you want to use the axe, but I cannot recommend that course of action. Well, for one thing, it would most certainly void your warranty. All right, tell you what, I have a better idea. Looking through the mail here, it says there's a reset switch on the back panel. Care to take a stab at that? Sorry, poor choice of words on my part. Let's have you push the switch and reboot the unit. That may do the trick. Of course, I'll wait. Take your time. Mr. Barrett? Hey, how'd we do? Mr. Barrett, please stop screaming. Like, what? The whole finger? Really? Damn, I thought that would work. The manual's usually spot on with these things. Okay, I guess there's really only one thing to do, Mr. Barrett. Now, I'm going to dispatch a couple of service technicians to your location and let them deal with this. No, these guys are the best. They know these systems inside and out. Yes, I'll send them out right away. They can be on site inside of 45 minutes. Yes, I'll tell them to ask for you. 3rd floor. I'll have them follow the screams. Mr. Barrett? Russell? I have a good feeling about this, don't you? Well, I do. Now, if I can be of further assistance, please don't hesitate to call. I'm going to assign you a case number. So if you call back, just give this number and they'll connect you right with me. Are you ready? Okay, your number is 976-30297-666. Oh, look at that, you lucked out with it. Hello? Hello, Mr. Barrett? Alrighty then, rude. Dispatch, this is Casey at desk 27. I need you to send out 2 texts ASAP. Now I'm sending the details now. Yeah, if you would, send Bill Forrest. He's good with the newer units. And also send Father McNally. Yeah, tell him to bring a bucket of holy water in his cattle prod. Oh, and have him brush up on Revelations too, just in case. Thank you, dispatch. Hey, you have a good one too. Bye-bye. Oh, no. Thank you for calling the Wizard System Support Center. My name is Casey. How may I help you today?
Hello, my name is Evan Baughfman. I'm a playwright living in Long Beach, California. Thank you for joining us this evening, and you're about to see my play, Candlelight. Now, I'm a horror author. I like to write scary stories, so Candlelight is, part of the horror genre. My idea for this play was, what if, as the subject matter of a story, of a play, gets darker and darker, the setting itself actually literally gets darker and darker and darker. I'm also a teacher. One of the characters in the play is a teacher. And so I wanted to insert a little bit of commentary on the American public education system into the story as well. Now, again, thank you again for supporting the arts. If you'd like to learn more about me, I have an author page on Amazon.com. Also, a lot of my plays are available on the website New Play Exchange. Sit back, relax, and I hope that you enjoy this presentation of my story, Candlelight.
I'm having trouble even thinking of any. What about you?
No, I got lots of enemies. A plethora.
Plethora.
Thought the English teacher would appreciate that. Anyhow, yeah, I know, plenty of jerks.
Well, I mean, so do I, but no one really deserving of...
Sure you do. There's a bunch of them right there with you every day at work.
Robin, no, that's terrible. I wouldn't do this to a kid.
You complain about your students every time I see you.
Only some of them.
This is your chance for revenge. Tonight you finally strike back against those punks.
If I complain about my students, tell you any horror stories about them, it's just to get some things off my chest. I don't want to hurt them. It just feels good to vent a little. A healthy release.
You want to be healthy? Get the hell out of that place. We already survived middle school once. Still don't understand why you ever volunteered to jump back into that nightmare.
You blew one out. You really did it.
You thought I wouldn't? Your turn now.
I thought we were hanging out in your mom's attic to use the Ouija board like when we were kids.
I stopped doing the Ouija years ago. Got boring talking to the same old needy spirits.
Well, since your mom died up here, I thought you'd want to try to speak with her.
Why? She's happier where she is now, and I'm pretty stoked she's there too.
Oh, right? But these candles, Robin, they're...
Not candles. They're death sticks. Once you light those bad boys up, there is no turning back. No getting around it. Someone's time has come, guaranteed.
Guaranteed? Really?
Well, it only got 4 out of 5 stars online.
It's a lot of responsibility. I don't want to choose poorly.
You won't. You're smart. You choose whatever is best for you. Now, will you please stop being so dramatic and make your freaking death wish already?
This is dark, dark shit. I don't really feel comfortable doing anything like this.
Look, I already started. You have to complete the circle, or it comes for us. Oh, you can't summon Dev unless you tend to use it. Gets irritable, looks for replacement souls.
Robin, what the hell? Why'd you even involve me in this?
Well, you're like the saddest person I know. Thought you'd be full of resentment like me.
I'm not the saddest person you know.
Look, I was laid off and had to move back with my mother. That's sad. But you, stuck in a job that you hate, have to work at it year round, and not even taking your summer vacation or bothering to take time for yourself just to make ends meet. That's sadder.
I don't hate my job.
Sure you don't. Go get on with it.
Who, though? Who?
I don't know, but time is ticking here. Whose life are you going to snuff out?
I can't. If you're so eager, you go again.
I told you how it works. Back and forth between two parties, two wishes each. Then together we make the same wish before we extinguish the final stick. So levatory cake at the end.
This is insane. Worse than anything you've ever asked me to do before.
Make your wish already! Do you want Dev to come for us? There's no getting around it, so why not make it work for you to take your advantage? Hurry, whose absence will improve your way of life?
I don't want to cut someone's life short just because he's a nuisance.
He is? So you do have someone in mind. Who is he?
He's nobody. I'm using hypothetical pronouns.
Sure you do. Choose whoever he is and make the wish.
You said these things only have a 4-star rating, right? Which means they don't work perfectly every time. They can be defective, so I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that's the case here.
Wait, you don't honestly...
Robin, don't do anything like this to me ever again.
Told you.
God.
God's not watching you now, but that thing definitely is. Sit and do what you're supposed to do. Someone you have some kind of personal connection to. Can't be a complete stranger.
I know, okay? I know. Shit. Do I really have to? Can we make some kind of a deal?
Come on, Alex, pull the freaking trigger already.
Shit, I hope this works. Damn you, standardized testing, putting all this unnecessary pressure on teachers and kids, forcing changes to our curriculum, even though you're not an accurate depictor of students' progress or abilities. I wish you'd just die already. It worked. Oh, man. It actually worked.
Jesus Christ, talking about cutting close.
I found a loophole. I personified a thing. The stupid testing process. Made it a who instead of a what. I hoped I could erase an obstacle from my life, not a person. And it worked.
I knew you adapted this.
You know what? You should give it a try. Test it out for yourself. See if it works. Put your next wish on something you hate.
I think the real life human turd sticking out my life take precedence.
Mom was right. She called me a couple months ago all worried that you changed.
Mom meddling, what a shocker.
Have to admit, I didn't really see what she was talking about until now. I had my blinders on whenever we met for happy hour, I guess.
Wait, you really not into what we're doing here? You don't feel liberated by its power?
Dude, you're like a hitman, taking out people who have wronged you. Think about what you're doing here.
I thought about it quite a bit. And all it does is put a smile on my face. I know I'm making my life easier, knocking obstacles out of my way, just like you said.
Jesus.
You should be thanking me for choosing to include you in this, for giving you this opportunity.
I'm not thanking you for dragging me into this.
I'll tell you what I told Mom. This is who I am now. This is what I do. If it bothers you, worries you, I give you permission to let me go. Once we're done here, we can go our separate ways.
I care about you, though.
Oh, that was Mom's problem, too.
Christ, Robin, I can't believe how easy this is for you.
Mom, every wish she made was like torture for her. Had her sobbing like a little kid, begging God for forgiveness. She couldn't figure out how to mold this opportunity to fit her own needs. She wasn't smart like you. No, not like you at all.
So you've done this before? With your mom?
She kept insisting to be involved with what I was doing behind closed doors, so I finally gave in.
She died up here. Did that have anything to do with these death sticks?
You know the answer to that.
Shit.
We
Robin.
both agree that the final wish should be directed at her.
God.
It spared her living with the guilt for having such an evil child. That look you have right now, very similar to Mom once she realized who I am.
I think I've got my next wish ready to go too.
That was a little quicker than before. Making your world a better place.
Not just my world, I hope.
It's back.
That was fast. Like, almost instantaneous with my wish.
Because it's coming for you.
Me?
And for me too, I suspect.
You wished for it to come for me?
Yes, but you wish it to take me down.
No!
I could see where this was heading, how you were struggling at everything I'd done. I knew what you would eventually have to do. Mom didn't have the guts to do it, but deep down, you're tough. Work in a freaking middle school, for Christ's sake. So I had to make the first move.
I'm sorry, Robin, you're dangerous. But I don't deserve this. I didn't do anything wrong.
This way, we can at least be both put out of our misery.
I'm not miserable. Yeah, that's right. In your face.
Oh, really mature. How do you think that's going to accomplish?
It buys me some time. And so does this.
Hey, come on, seriously? You don't think Deb can see in the dark?
Where's the door?
Giving away your position. Nice plan.
It was right here. The door was right here, and now it's gone.
Once it has you in its crosshairs, Dev won't let you go.
No. People escape death all the time. I'm a good person. Not perfect, maybe, but good. And I still have a lot to offer. I should get another chance. Where's the goddamn door?
I already told you. Accept it, Alex. This is our time. Whether you're ready or not, this is our great time. No! I was supposed to!
Oh, Robin, are you... What just bounced off my foot? That wasn't a soccer ball, was it?
Not a soccer ball.
Jesus. Robin! Death? Mr. Death? I'm sorry about the cake. Sorry that I smashed it and...
Stop apologizing!
Okay.
I like cake.
Oh. Good.
Do you know what bakery this one's from?
No, I don't.
Well, if I find out, I think I'll allow the baker a few more years.
Good for her. I have to ask, can you not kill me today, please?
You promise to make a difference out there? Help shape the future? So I don't have to work so darn hard?
Yes, absolutely. I'll do whatever I can.
Teachers. Every now and then, somebody's got to throw you a bone. Go on. Live your best life.
Thanks, and I'm sorry. Living my best life, does that mean I have to keep on teaching or?
Yes!
Okay, just checking. And standardized testing, is that really gone? Did I kill it for real?
That one might take a while.
Of course. Thanks, I guess. Bye!
Now. Cakeity, cake. Oh! My freaking shins! I can hardly see where the damn in here. Ah!
And one more time, the cast and crew of It's All Fun and Games. Until...
Hi, I'm Margaux Berwitt, and I played Laura in And Try Not to Enjoy Your Stay this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm zooming in from the traditional home of the Suquamish and Coast Salish people, also known as Bainbridge Island, Washington. Again, thanks for coming and happy spooky season.
Hello, my name is Isabel Vidal. I played Ensley in the play Spirit Seekers, and I am performing from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Halloween.
Hi guys, this is Catherine Black performing from Clarkston, Washington. And yes, I am not dead, except put my head back, so I'm wearing a scarf. And I've been playing Robin in Candlelight. And I hope you guys had a spectacular time watching all these spooky things and have a happy Halloween.
Hi, I'm Clifford Bond. I'm zooming from Toronto, Canada, and I hope you all enjoyed our production of Black Balloons. I played Ronald in this play. Thank you very much and have a great Halloween.
Hey guys, I'm Caroline Brody, and I'm zooming in from just outside of New York City, Rye, New York, and I played Sandy in Try Not to Enjoy Your Stay. You know that it's a good show when you have a spatula, a lighter, and a butter knife on your floor at the end of the play. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.
Hello, everyone. My name is Saul Diaz-Cruz, and I play Ted in Spirit Seekers. I'm zooming in from Oswego, New York. I wish you all a very happy Halloween, and I hope you have enjoyed our show tonight.
Hi everyone, my name is Guneet Mahal. I played Olivia in Spirit Seekers, and I'm coming to you from Brampton, Ontario in Canada. I hope you all enjoyed the show and have a wonderful evening.
Hello there. My name is Simon Marwood. I'm coming in from Stouffville, Ontario, and I played the character of Death in Candlelight and also in real life. Halloween is coming, and I hope to see many of you out there. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Rose Morris, and I played Emily in Black Balloons. I'm zooming from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Hi, I'm Karlene Robertson. I played Pat in Try Not to Enjoy Your Stay. I'm coming in from Toronto, Ontario. I hope you've enjoyed our production and wishing everybody a happy and safe Halloween.
Hi, I'm Primitivo Steve Syatt. I played Tom in Black Balloons, and I'm zooming in from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching our show. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Primitivo Steve Syatt. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Danielle Schuler. I am coming to you from Sylvan, North Carolina, and I played Margaret in Spirit Seekers. Happy Halloween!
Hi, I'm Jess Townsend. I'm coming to you live from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is right below Nashville. I played Casey in Programming Terror. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching our show. You can follow me, but I promise you I will scream. But happy Halloween, blessed Samhain, and go Titans!
Hi, I'm Lori Moritz, and I played Alex in Candlelight. I'm zooming in from Aurora, Ontario. Holy cannoli, these are good. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm John Sellens. I've been behind the scenes, coordinating all the scene changes and the streaming. And now I have nothing to say to make Andrew laugh.
This is the part of the show where your sound operator, Andrew Sanjay Pawarroo, tells you that you just saw John Sellens, the OBS stage manager and streamer. Unfortunately, Andrew's, not here right now. But if you want to follow him, you can find him on Instagram at andrew.s.pawarroo. That's where I found him. Thank you for watching, everyone. And thank you for supporting the arts.
Hi, I'm Christine Sawka Fraser, zooming in from the Greater Toronto Area, specifically Stouffville, Ontario, Canada. Traditional territories of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, the Wendat, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. I'm the founder and artistic director of We All Shine Productions, and I was the producer and director of the plays tonight, the hand model in Black Balloons, as well as the wearer of many other hats for It's All Fun and Games, until... If you want to see what I'm up to creatively, you can follow me on Instagram at Christine Sawka Fraser. Thank you so much for bringing us into your homes tonight. We really hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you don't miss any of our productions, audition or artist collaboration notices, or special releases by subscribing to our YouTube channel and following us on social media. You can find the links in the YouTube channel description below or on our website. If you missed our introduction, just a reminder that we will be donating 50% of the funds raised from tonight's show to True North Aid. A link to the GoFundMe campaign can be found in the YouTube description below or on our website at www.weallshineproductions.com. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please share the link with your family and friends, as the production will remain on YouTube for future viewing. We currently have a lot of exciting things going on. Next Saturday, October 29th, 2022, we will be premiering our adaptation of Spoon River Anthology. This is a pre-recorded show in which the actors filmed themselves in various locations on their terms, allowing them the full creative power to tell their character story in their own way. We hope you're able to catch that show as well, which, as always, will remain online after the premiere. One last piece of exciting news. We All Shine Productions recently completed filming a short movie with the support of the Curtain Club in Richmond Hill, Stouffville mayoral candidate Anand Date, and life coach Dorothy Lawson. Please stay tuned for premiere screening information in the new year. Thanks again for joining us. And remember, we all shine, so share the light.